Happy Tuesday, everyone. Let's get right to this cash game lineup. Let's go. Now, I usually wait on quarterback to pick, but I see a juicy matchup. Okay, so this was before I watched the Monday night game between the Panthers and Saints. Yes, the Falcons' offense isn't as good as at home, but Matt Ryan owns this Panthers defense. The Panthers defense is not as good as what showed up last night. The Saints offense is like the Rams offense on a cold streak right now the last couple of weeks. So I play Matt Ryan with confidence. With running back, I think people are going to be afraid of playing Gurley. Not that he won't have success, but what if he only gets like 12 touches? Will that be enough? Well, he owns the Cardinals. I think he made his debut as a St. Louis Ram against these Arizona Cardinals, and he just torched them up. And their defense was way better than it is right now. Playing with confidence, but kind of check back on what the injury reports are. See, he's good to go. If not, I think I'll end up playing Zeke over him anyways because, yeah, the Rams need to win, but the Cowboys really need to win. And the Buccaneers aren't that great, but their offense could show up, and this could be a shootout. So, yeah, I think I actually prefer Zeke over Gurley this week. I'm sorry, Todd. I wish I could play them both, but okay, let's go Zeke. Plus, Zeke's at home. I like playing running backs at home. Now, oh wow, look at Saquon Barkley. He's way cheaper. But I don't go against this Colts defense, especially in Indy. I like Joe Mixon. He's really good priced. But the free square, I think, of the day is McCaffrey. Look at this. Against this tough Saints defense where the team only scored 9 points, he still had 26 points. Man, this might be the free square of the whole slate. Now, my third is going to be a running back. My flex will be a running back. I like these two guys, either Marlon Mack or Jamal Williams. And you saw what Derrick Henry did against the Giants defense. I'm going to have to research more about the Giants' run defense. They're non-existent right now. Marlon Mack, yeah, he had a better day than the last 3 or 4 weeks combined. Jamal Williams, since Aaron Jones is out, he catches passes too. They need to win. The Jets' defense isn't that great, although at home they might play a little bit better. So let's just do this as a matchup play against the Giants for now. And defense, I like to pick a bottom defense, but I don't like the Cardinals, definitely don't like the 49ers, don't like the Lions. The Eagles? Not really. I don't like any of these defenses at the bottom. But I think you can plug in the Patriots. Their main thing is they're going to stop the best weapon of the Bills. And right now, the best weapon is the quarterback. Will they stop him from running? I don't know, but I'm going to plug him in. Josh Allen. I couldn't think of his name right. Yeah, I said the quarterback, but it's Josh Allen. Whew. Yeah, it must be Tuesday. Tuesday's not my best day of thinking here. Which is why I came up with this lineup on Sunday night. Okay. So receivers and tight end. We're going to go, like I said before, we don't like the top end receivers. Because if they bust, you might be screwed. Although Edelman looks like a good play. Let's look at Calvin Ridley. Not because we have Matt Ryan, But Bradbury's going to be on Julio. And Ridley's going to be all by himself. Last game, he had 16 points against them. He's kind of regressed. But the Falcons need to show up. And I think it'd be a great matchup play against the Panthers defense. Even if they double Julio, then Ridley might be wide open all game. Next guy, I like. Demaryius Thomas, old reliable here. This might be a great cash game play. Now Philly played better against the Rams, or one might say the Rams' offense just is really struggling right now. You know who's not struggling right now? Deshaun Watson. I really like him. I may just play him at quarterback too. Let's see. Let's just. Oh, he's at 6,600. That's why. Yeah, that's why. He's too expensive for what we're trying to do. Like, spending 6,100 on a quarterback, also Baker Mayfield's in play too, I should say. He's kind of regressed. He's played most of the year, and by now, he's played more games than he did in a single college season, so he may not play as well, and he hasn't been. Although he hasn't been going up against that Bengals D, and he scored 25 points against them with 4 touchdowns. Like, this game might get out of hand. It might be all Nick's job. So I think Matt Ryan is a more competitive game, and he could put up 25 points. The other receiver, the third receiver, it's so weird. Like, the season between 4 and 5K are my favorite plays at receiver. Every week. Curtis Samuel, I might want to play. I know he didn't do anything last night. He didn't play in the first game against the Falcons. But Robbie Anderson is someone to look at. He's had a brilliant last 2 weeks. He's the only receiver that the Jets have. And if you notice, the last 2 weeks are really good because Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold is playing. I think that's how to pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I've seen him. I haven't seen him play, but yeah, he went to USC and he was the talk of the town there while I was in LA. And the Packers D, yeah, I think teams run on them more. But if it was in Green Bay, I don't think I would play him. In New York, I would. I wouldn't play him in tournaments because he's had the last couple of 2 good weeks. But in cash, even if he puts up 10 points, that could be enough. Tight end. Let's just look at these real quick. Yeah, Njoku, I'm not sure what they're doing there. Jimmy Graham. Hooper might be a great play. What did he do last time against them? 16 points on a touchdown. I don't trust his targets from week in and week out. This is my guy, the rookie. He didn't do much last night. No one did. But Atlanta is terrible against tight ends. Just over the middle of the field. I know Deion Jones is bad, but he's mostly our run stopper. I don't think, Cam Newton, last night, his first 2 passes were to him, and he didn't look his way at all for the rest of the game. Maybe if he had, then they would have, put in another 3 to 6 points and beaten the Saints. So I like Ian Thomas. And I know there's 300 left. It's interesting because last week, if you would have picked all of the good plays, you would still have 2,500 left in your bank, in your remaining salary. You would have still had 2,500. No one, not even the best DFS player, would leave $2,500 in his remaining salary. I think in the past, I have, but then I made a second team for tournaments. I made a tournament team, left $2,000 in there, made a second team, and improve my position so I don't have a salary. They don't have a salary. You play like that, but man, that's tough to do. So 300, I think it's okay to have leftover. But obviously, these may not all be in my plays for come Sunday. But as of Tuesday, I really like Matt Ryan, Zeke, McCaffrey, Ridley, Thomas, D Thomas, D Train, is what I like to call him. Robbie Anderson, Ian Thomas. Oh, we got a lot of Thomases in here. That might be a good sign. Marlon Mack or Jamal Williams. I think whichever you prefer. I might go with Jamal Williams, but which is all said and done. And then the Patriots defense at home against the Bills. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for my final locks. Should be coming probably Saturday. So just hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you can get alerted when it's out and released. And have an awesome rest of your week. See you guys.